We saw yesterday that Real Madrid had a game in hand on us and could go top of the table. They did win that game in hand and go top. But as you can see from that slate there, Barcelona have played Real Madrid in the Clásico, meaning, or rather Barcelona have beaten Madrid in the Clásico, meaning that we are now still level on points with Real Madrid and behind them on goal difference, but with a game in hand. Should we win this game against Real Betis, we will go back top of the table. It really is a three-way fight for the title this year in La Liga, as we hoped it would be. And indeed, it's turning out to be. If we get the win, then we will go top by a point and 3 clear of Real, although they're probably still going to have a better goal difference than me. So it's going to be, just as it was with Everton, to be fair, it's going to be a case of playing as well as possible for as long as possible to get as many wins as possible to stand a chance of winning the league. You can see that Ferran Torres is up to 88, Dolberg is up to 84, Correa is up to 87, Lodi's up to 88, getting growth throughout the squad as well. Teo Hernandez up to 86, Konate's up to 84, Koke's actually grown to 86 when he was 85 when we first joined, I'm pretty sure. Cepelini's still there on the bench. There was some question as to whether Cepelini was Luis Suarez's regen, because there was actually a number 9 for Barcelona in the last episode where we played them that was a Luis Suarez for Barcelona, but I can confirm that that number 9 for Barcelona was Luis Javier Suarez, not Luis Suarez, formerly of Barcelona and Liverpool, etc., etc. He definitely has retired. So, Atleti versus Betis to start. Then actually we've got Real Sociedad after the Champions League game against Monaco. Then Celta Vigo, who were chasing a Champions League spot. And then Valladolid at the end of the month, which will also be simmed along with the Monaco game. So, we'll start at home against Betis. Play the full strength lineup. Looks like they're going to have El Shaarawy on the left and Bakambu up top. Decent team, of course, but we should be stronger here. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the content. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on what's to come. Next gen, full genuine next gen FIFA 21 coming soon. Of course, I'm playing on PS5 at the minute, but on the backwards compatible version, the PS4 version of FIFA 21. So let's see what we can do then at home against Betis, and then we'll take it from there game by game. Right, Betis, Blanco in goal for them. 4-1, 4-1, so quite defensive. Moreno, Orban, Luyendama and Martin Montoya, with Edgar sat in that holding role. Then the next bank of 4, El Shaarawy, Ismail, Akuku and Wallace, with Cedric Bakambu up top. Wanmi on the bench, Castrovilli on the bench, who's a player that destroyed me on Football Manager not too long ago, playing for Manchester United. Very capable central midfielder, so we'll see what we can do in this one against Betis, playing in their lovely purple strip. It's quite a nice kit, actually. I'm sure you guys as well, whenever you see a full purple strip like that, the only team that comes to mind is Fiorentina, and the only player that comes to mind is Gabriel Batistuta. Would love to see him as an icon in FIFA at some point, but I believe he's fully licensed to PES at the minute, which is a shame. Hopefully we can keep the purple of Betis quiet. Cedric Bakambu finds Akuku. Oh my god, they are actually going to take the lead. Right. That wasn't how I wanted to start the game, to be honest. But Cedric Bakambu, they've set up defensively. And with an early goal, they can sit on that defensive formation. Oh, should Oblak do better there? Maybe. Maybe. That was quite close to him. It was struck quite hard, but perhaps the keeper should have done better there. Oh, it's his first goal of the season as well. Typical. Dolberg, is he going to go again? He is, but not exactly getting away from the defender, is he? Here's Joao Felix trying to send Luyendama one way than the other at Bamuse and baffle the back line. Dolberg, he's done really well. He's done superbly well. Give him credit, Ches. That was a wonderful goal. Turning away from one, turning away from the other, having the pace to stay away from both, and then burying it really nicely into the bottom corner. Kasper Dolberg fires back at his main critic, me. And nice turn, good acceleration. Turn away from that one, and bury it. Really nicely taken finish. And we're level not long after going behind. His 6th goal in 15 games. Kasper Dolberg, really good performance from him this season. Really chuffed to have actually clicked with Kasper Dolberg for the first time in a very long time. Here's Martin Montoya down the right-hand side. Betis pushing for potentially a second. We get a tackle in nicely with Ferran Torres, actually. Tracking back and doing his defensive work. Montoya finds a Cuckoo. 1 assist for him already today. Looking for potentially another. Edgar steps away from me well. The run with one defender of Cedric Bakambu. And then bring the other defender across to make sure that we don't concede a second. We'll have to play well here against Betis to try and get the ball forward into a goal-scoring area to try and ensure that we get ourselves the lead. Oh, but passing like that is certainly going to help. And on the volley, Marcos Llorente will not miss from there. He really is one of my best goal scorers now, Marcos Llorente. That box-to-box role suits him so well. With Rodri holding, we still have the defensive solidity. And then he's cracking on and scoring a number of good goals. That is his 5th goal of the La Liga season. And he certainly scored a handful in the Champions League too. I'm really enjoying Marcos Llorente. Such a good player. Ismail again. Had a lot of the ball, Real Betis. Upwards of 60% possession, if not closer to 70 probably. Exactly 70. 2 shots apiece each so far in the first half and a bit. Both of mine going in and one of theirs doing so. The other one was well saved, as you saw. Jed Wallace trying to work that inside, but despite the acrobatics, not able to find the right man at the right time. Kasper Dolberg just tried to poke it around the corner and find Joao Felix. There was a runner on the far side, but the ball to Joao Felix was too enticing. Is that a foul? It's not, and they'll play on, and Ismail looks for the man through the middle. Jimenez wins the header well. Oh, we edged it back. Look, 69-31 now. We're getting back in the game, boys. Let's see what they can create here. Bakambu to a Cuckoo. Oh, looking for his 2nd assist and getting it. A cheeky back heel from a Cuckoo. And Jed Wallace, of all people, scores for Real Betis and celebrates with Stefan El Shaarawy in La Liga. That assist. Did not expect that there. And an early shot from Wallace is enough to beat Oblak. Not really much blame you can be put on the goalkeeper there. It's just an early shot that's really difficult to deal with. Right. Okay, they've had another shot now, and they've scored that one. 3 shots for them, 2 for me, and 2 goals apiece. The clinical finishing from both sides making the difference here. Wallace nods that back to a Cuckoo. Looking for another assist. Hernandez wins that well. Torres knocks it down. Go again, Ferran. Joao Felix finds him. Martin Montoya used to be quick. I don't know whether he is anymore. We've got the support from midfield. We do. Marcos Llorente. Dolberg. There we go. The defender done himself there with poor positioning. And that should be, and is, 3-2. Angel Correa from the right-hand side. We've kind of got 4 goal scorers, haven't we? Nobody else really seems to score for me other than Felix, Dolberg, Correa and Marcos Llorente. Occasionally Ferran Torres pops up with a finish, but it's kind of the main force. Good footwork from Kasper Dolberg and a lovely first time shot into the far corner. We have our lead back again. His 4th goal of La Liga. Let's hold on to it this time, shall we? I think as soon as we go backwards here, the ref should do me a favour, and he does. Back top of the league we go. But it wasn't an easy road to get there. Real Betis played very well in that game and could quite easily have taken something from it. Pleased with the win, though. Especially considering I barely had much of the ball at all. Right, up next is that simmed game against Monaco. And then that'll decide who finishes top and who finishes 2nd in the Champions League group. My side is slightly different, as you can see there. Emeka Rachang is up top. Naby Keita and Koke in the middle with Carrasco on the right. Mukiele moved to right back with 2 centre-back changes. And Teo Hernandez moves from right back to left back for this one. They are actually playing Ivan Perisic on the right-hand side, who didn't play against us in the first game against them. Got Willy Bolly at the back. Mario Gaspar used to play in La Liga at Villarreal, of course. Maximovic, Tonali, Wendell, Mittelstadt. It's a decent team. The Campos on the left. This is for top of the group. And we finished top of the group. Joao Felix, Ferran and Naby Keita set the game away. They did score a late one back through Perisic, actually. But that will see us top the group. Porto beat Midtjylland by 2-0, so I don't know if that sees them through ahead of the Danes. I'm not sure. I believe it may well do, and it does. That win literally that one game turn it around. So Porto will go into the round of 32 of the Champions League, and unfortunately round of 32 of the Europa League, and unfortunately for Midtjylland, that brings their Champions League campaign and all European competition for them this season to a close. We'll find out in due course who we get in the next round of the Cup. Achang was pleased to have played there, and you certainly have a future here. Match rescheduled in March, I imagine. Is that Copa del Rey, though? Because it didn't show that the next round of the Champions League had been drawn, unless it's just scheduled. No, yeah. Oh, it is. We've got Tottenham in February, and then the second leg in March. Okay, well, it has been drawn then. It has been drawn. We've Tottenham Hotspur in the Champions League round of 16. It's weird that it didn't show it in the menus there. Maybe once I advance today and all of the other games are played in the other groups, then we'll find out. But for now, let's crack on and go and play. Who was it next? Real Sociedad. They were fourth. They've just dropped to sixth, but they haven't played. Barcelona have lost on match day 16 to Getafe at home. Wow. Real then can go back above Barcelona if they win on their 16th match. They've got Osasuna away. We've got Real Sociedad away. Sociedad could actually go third if Real Madrid fail to win. No, if Real Madrid lose and Sociedad beat me. It's really quite tight at the top, isn't it? But winning this game now could hopefully see us pull away a little bit. The board are frustrated at my lack of... honestly, I'm not that bothered about matching what the board want from me in this save at this particular moment in time. We're waiting for next gen, basically, aren't we? So it's not that important. Right. What is important, though, is trying to win the league. And hopefully we can go one step closer with 3 points away from home against Real Sociedad. Betis have Ramiro in goal. John Maruli not at the club anymore in this save. Gazalisco, Stevens, Coates and Elizondo. 4-3-3 for them. Miranchuk, Sildero and Mensah with a front three of Oyarzabal, Alexander Isak and Christian Porto. I think it's Christian Porto, I think. He's rapid. Oyarzabal is a wonderful technician, and Alexander Isak certainly grows well and is going to be a difficult striker to play against. Kind of similar to Bakambu, really. It's just that Cedric is a little bit more advanced than Alexander Isak in his career. Sociedad obviously challenging towards the top end of the league. Or the thick end of the league. Not just the top end, right at the top. Not too far away from challenging for the title. If they can keep their first half form throughout the course of the full season. Try and get ourselves an early goal here though. Marcos Llorente could get it back to Dolberg. Hit it early. It's a good block by Sebastian Coates. Can Ferran Torres win that header? No. Actually, it's going to break here for Porto, who is very fast. We're going to have to be wary of that. We are 100 and... Oh, it was. I was going to say, I wasn't sure. I was waiting to hear what Derek Ray said. I wasn't sure if this one would be 150 wins if we got it. But actually, no, that last win was my 150th win in management. That's wonderful. 150 wins in 3.5 seasons certainly shows the calibre that we've shown in the course of our career so far. And we could be on our way to 151. And we are. Kasper Dolberg again. 14 minutes in. It's 1-0. Coates is going for a big throw. I can't quite change player quickly enough to get myself across to Sildero there. Isak back to Miranchuk. Miranchuk lifting it, looking for Alexander Isak. I'm going to draw the centre-back across, but it's a quick pass to Sildero. Could shoot. Looks for Isak. He could shoot. Oh, he spun brilliantly. And to be fair, I think he committed to the pass before he realised how much space he actually had there. Here's Porto. Trying to kind of bait him into going back down the line so I can win it off him. Aritz into Sildero, across to Miranchuk. Nice tackle by Rodri. That's why we brought him back to the club. Looking for the run of Kasper Dolberg. It's actually been quite a while since João Felix scored a league goal. And that streak continues. He's still stuck on 10. I can't remember the last time he actually scored for me, João Felix. Might be a handful of games. Gazalisco inside to Sildero as now Sociedad come forward again. It says Oliver above Bernard Mensah's name, and I don't know why. He used to play for Atletico Madrid, Bernard Mensah, their central midfielder here. But they're going to equalise, aren't they? Oyarzabal, I said he was a great technician. He's buried that beautifully in the top corner. I don't know why it says Oliver above Bernard Mensah's name. I googled him, and his name is just Bernard Mensah. So where the Oliver comes from, I'm really not sure. Maybe it's a nickname. I don't know. If you guys know the history of it or the origin of it, then do let me know. But it's a great run by Arzabal to cut inside. Or was it the keeper's hand, actually, that meant it went into the top corner like that? Or was it genuinely just bending away from him? Yeah, just genuinely bent away from him. Wonderful technique on the strike. His 5th goal of the season, Mikel Arzabal, a player that we were perhaps interested in at an earlier stage in this save. We elected not to, went for Ferran Torres instead. Ferran has been pretty decent, to be fair. I don't regret that decision. It just means that Arzabal has the opportunity to play against me and score against me, which he has duly done. Come on, Joao. I need a goal from you today, please. And some better overall play. In there to Correa. It's Kasper Dolberg going for the 1-2 on. Correa didn't read it. Nearly at half-time, and it's 1-1. Arzabal out wide. They might go for a second before half-time, you know, here, Sociedad. Riding the wave of their first goal. Hernandez gets in well, and there is time for a counter. There was time for a counter. Moranchuk again powering towards the goal. Sildero caught in it, or on it even. Not in it, can't get inside the ball, can you? Here's Moranchuk. Oh, Alexander Isak. It is to be 2-1 Sociedad. Right. That makes things more difficult in the second half. My mistake to give away possession. Loosely with Rodri there. And then a quick ball forward. A sharp turn. And an easy finish. It's his 4th goal of the season. And they've turned it around here, Sociedad. From 1-0 down, they now lead. I just haven't quite had it in my passing game in this one. Need to be better. And to be fair, right now, Correa's won it back. I don't barely need to pass it at all now. I could just sprint. And hopefully Joao Felix pulls off. He has done. He'll get the ball to his feet. Oh, it's not a quick enough turn, though. Llorente. Dolberg blocked. Flies forward towards their striker. Mukiele, try and build again. Come on, there's only 20 minutes to go here. I need this goal. Joao Felix out of his feet. Oh, good save by Ramiro. 20 minutes to go. I think they're going to make another change. They are. Arzabal leaving the field of play, thankfully. Not sure who's come on in his place. We'll find out soon enough. It's Alex Sola. It's to be another corner here, though, for us. I'm not making a change yet. Correa delivers. Oh, again, can't quite find Joao Felix, and anywhere will do for them right now. I have a feeling might be a bit of a defensive masterclass coming up from Real Sociedad, but we shall try and find our way through. Putting the pressure on the back line here. Oh, I was hoping to force a mistake. In actual fact, they've picked out the most beautiful of through balls, and Alex Sola just lets it hit him on the heel. He was in, well and truly in and behind there. Joao Felix. Kasper Dolberg is going to keep that run going. Oh, I tried to lift it to find him. Felix has done brilliantly to hold on to possession. I've got Rodri here in support. Felix is there too. And around the corner is Angel Correa. And in the middle, was Kasper Dolberg. 7 minutes to go. Dolberg off. Carrasco to come on out wide. Rodri for Koke. Correa up top. Oh, it's Mukiele with a header, but it's over the bar. Up we go, up we go, up we go, up we go. Isak is tall, 6'4", I think. The Swede. And time is running out for us now. Moranchuk. Lovely little lofted ball into Sildero. Sola has the overlapping run here of Gazilisco. Back to Sola again. Isak. Oh, it's a nice through ball. It's to be 3. We are certainly losing here, and by a bigger margin than initially we thought we might slump to. A 3-1 scoreline, brilliantly worked by Real Sociedad, and they've done a job on me here. They've really done a job on me. It's a lovely ball by Isak around the defender. Driven low and past the keeper. Sildero with his 6th goal of the league season. And after taking an early 1-0 lead and feeling quite happy about the prospects of this game, somehow I've ended up losing 3-1. Not exactly what we need to do at this stage of the season to keep ourselves in the hunt for the title. We've got another big game coming up later in the week. But that has not gone well. We have to be better in the next one. As we're about to head into this next game against Celta Vigo, who are now 6th in the table, as Sociedad jumped to 4th with that win over me. Barcelona have again dropped points. A 1-1 draw at the Mestalla against Valencia means that they still are only on 35. Real Madrid are back above us on goal difference, and that gap is now even bigger than it was before, as they won their game against Osasuna by 2-1, and both of us could leapfrog Barcelona if we avoid defeat in our next game. We have obviously Celta Vigo. Real Madrid have Betis, the side that we beat at the beginning of the episode. So, I mean, if we've struggled against the sides that are performing well so far this season, specifically the bigger sides, but now losing to Sociedad and kind of limping to a win against Betis, we're certainly starting to struggle against just those that are having a good season, as well as those that are considered the bigger sides in the division. We'll throw Canate into the starting lineup here. Naby Keita can start for Marcos Llorente, who's not quite fully fit. And that'll be just the 2 changes that we make for this one. Celta Vigo on their way to the Metropolitano. Hopefully this time we can win. Drongowski in goal for Celta Vigo. They too are going 4-1-4-1. Sanchez, Semedo, Mings and Toljan, with Acosta in that CDM position. It's Mendes, Beltran, Tapia and Benrahma on the right hand side, with Vallejo up top through the middle. The 4-1-4-1 didn't work for Betis. 4-3-3 was the best formation for Sociedad that unlocked our defence multiple times. So hopefully against another 4-1-4-1 we can get another victory. Certainly need it right now. Rodri across to Teo Hernandez. Forward into Correa. He's on the run. They're both on the run and neither of them can be found. Fran Beltran back to Manu Sanchez. Lifted forward to Beltran again. Manu Sanchez obviously a player that we sold earlier on in this season. And he's come here to Celta Vigo and had a decent year. At least they've had a decent year. Whether he individually has been involved in the majority of it, or whether they're just playing him because he used to play for me and I think he's got some inside knowledge. Maybe so. Manu Vallejo back to Fran Beltran again. Was using his teammate as a bit of a decoy there, and a dummy getting in the way. Naby Keita. Go on then, Casper. You've been the main man so far today. Maybe, could set up a teammate. Really need to get some goals with Joao Felix, because I cannot seem to even get opportunities with him at the minute, let alone actually score the goals. I can't even get the ball forward at the moment either. Tapia into Fran Beltran. Nicely intercepted by Canate. And away. Come on then. Casper Correa's going to go again. This is the opportunity. Keep that run going. Manu Sanchez is quick. He's available there. Oh, Joao Felix just didn't move the right way. Back there to Ferran Torres. Holds off the attention to the defender. Into Kasper Dolberg. Lovely spin. This should be 1-1. 1-0. It's not. It's a good save by Drongowski, who's a very capable goalkeeper and proving so just there. Correa with the delivery. Can we win that with Felix? We can't. It's Ruben Semedo getting above Felix. We haven't... He's scored a handful of goals for me from corners, Felix, this season. I just can't get anything with him at the minute. It's he who's found. Rodri's here. Dodgy first touch, but could still... Oh, ended a chance. No, dodgy second touch as well. Oh, Christ alive, Rodri. I'm going to take you out. I might start playing Koke ahead of Rodri, you know. I might... Whilst he's very, very good defensively, if we're chasing a game or needing to push for a victory, he just doesn't have the technical ability when it comes to playing the passes and having the dribbling to work it in the midfield. I might turn to Koke from the start, and then if we need to hold on to a lead and stick with what we've got, then bring Rodri off the bench. Felix got caught there. The space, though, was opened up for Correa, and he won't catch me here, Ruben Semedo. And it's driven hard and low and well into the corner. Not sure we deserve to take a win from this game, but we'll certainly take the lead at least for now. 1-0 through Correa again. That's a nice ball in behind. I'm trying to sprint with Canate. He seemed rather reluctant to actually go for that. He took a touch too. Oh, Black picked it up. Naby? What was that from Naby Keita? I don't even begin to know how to try and commentate that. Naby had the ball past him and just fell over, I think. Christ alive, Mr. Keita. What are you doing? Fran Beltran, good footwork, good tackle. Angel Correa filling in at right back. Teo Hernandez went walkabouts. Here's Acosta. Tapia, Anuviejo, Said Benrahma. Oh, he's ghosted past me well. Good shot block from the defender. Tolyan, oh, it's a sharp turn. Really well done. Acosta to Tolyan again. Trying to replicate that turn, but it didn't work so well this time. Forcing them all the way back. If we can steal it off them, we got them dead to rights on the counter-attack. Try and step in here. Block off the potential pass there, but he's got another opportunity. It's Said Benrahma. It's a good save by Oblak. It'll fall free, and he will turn it home there, Mendes. Jan Oblak might well be disappointed, but could he have pushed that round the post rather than just wide towards the Celta Vigo man? We might yet be denied the victory here at home. It's a good first save, but I think it's been a bit harsh to say that he could have done better there. It was a really well struck first shot, and just to keep it out the net was certainly the most we could have expected from Jan Oblak there. Okay, into Fran Beltran. Only 1 minute added on, and that minute has gone now. So if they score on this attack, Celta Vigo, that's game. They're not even going to get the chance to have the attack. That's game. A 1-1 draw against Celta Vigo. Oh, that's frustrating to not come away with victory in that game. To be fair, it was a poor one, and a point apiece is probably a fair result. Got to be winning those games, though. At home to Celta Vigo is certainly a game you would expect Atletico de Madrid to be winning. And Real Sociedad win again on the back of beating us and bring themselves into the title fight. We're locked on 36 points with them, but on head-to-head, they're above us. On head-to-head, of course, it wasn't head-to-head against Real Madrid because we drew with them. That's why goal difference was important for them. But Sociedad beat us, so on the head-to-head, which is done first, above or before goal difference in Spain, they are second, we are third. 2 points off top as Real were victorious in their game against Betis by 3-1. Barcelona fourth. Villarreal, they did get a good win in that last round of fixtures by 3-1, so they're standing a chance of closing the gap. They're only 5 points off top. You'd say Celta probably out of the running for the title, but still probably just about in the running for a top 4 spot. Sevilla you would expect to be higher by the end of the season. So Valladolid next though, and it will be a couple of quick fire, quick sims to try and get us some decent results. And Correa getting the goal to round out. Oh, Felix has scored there, finally. He's not scored in a play game for me though for a very, very long time. It's becoming increasingly frustrating. Right, and the board is starting to get annoyed at me as well, look, but that's not necessarily because of the fixtures or the league form. It's because of basically me not doing the youth objectives or the financial objectives, which we're not that fussed about, to be fair. So December looks like a very simple month, unless there's some Copa del Rey action to be thrown in there soon, which at this stage doesn't look like it. I'm sure there will be. It's got the cup's got to start at some point. That'll be it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We are second now with that win. Sociedad losing on match day 18. Real Madrid continuing to win, and Barca yet to play. Villarreal yet to play as well as Celta. So 3 played, 3 not, and the gap below could certainly shorten for a couple of those sides. I need to be better tomorrow. Really, very much so. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.